Yoga Center, and it's my great honor to warmly welcome you here tonight. Our thanks and our gratitude go to the consulate for hosting this event tonight, this special event. And we're here to explore tonight the theme of awakening love and forgiveness. And what makes it even more special is it's dedicated to the occasion of the 150th anniversary of the birth of Mahatma Gandhiji, which was, of course, just on the 2nd of October. Love and forgiveness, perhaps, was the main message which Bapuji left us with. And a couple of quotes that I like very much from him. The weak cannot forgive. Forgiveness is the attribute of the strong. Forgive and forget, but don't forget to forgive. And it's also true that when one forgives, it is the forgiver rather than the forgiven who benefits more. But the question also arises that how to have the strength to be able to forgive. How does one know that one truly has forgiven and washed out all feelings of bitterness from one's own heart? Is there such a thing as something which is unforgivable? And so these are some of the themes that we'll look at tonight. And before we go further, it's also my duty to make some housekeeping announcements. And I think you know what I'm about to say. So please do check that your mobiles are silent, sleeping, quiet, off. And also one further request is please no flash photography tonight. Thank you very much. So before we go further, we'd like to first of all honor our main dignitaries who are here and call them up on the stage. So firstly, His Excellency the Consul General of India, Vipulji, please come up. Also, Sister Jyoti, please come up. Candle lighting, we'd also like to invite up Mr. Vasu Shroff. Mr. Vasu Shroff, please also come on stage to join for the candle lighting. Mr. Bharat Bhai Shah and Mr. Azad Mupan. So please join us on stage for the candle lighting. So, thank you, thanks very much. And we'd like to start with a musical offering. This is going to be a bhajan by Suraj Bharti. Let me tell you a bit about him. He's a third-generation protege from a renowned, award-winning musical family. He has lent his voice for various Bollywood films and to corporate houses and events. He's also a songwriter, a composer, and music producer, and plays various instruments. With 18 years of dedication to music, Surajji imparts the knowledge of Hindustani music for the Shankar Mahadevan Academy in Dubai. And is going to perform for us Vaishnav Janeto. So please put your hands together for Surashji. Thank you.
वैष्णव जन तो तेनर कहिए जी 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 वैष्णव जन तो तेनर कहिए पीड़ पराई जाने रे पर दुखे उपकार करे तोए पर दुखे उपकार करे तोए मन अभिमान ना आने रे वैष्णव जन तो तेनेर कहिए वैष्णव जन तो तेनेर कहिए जे पीड़ पराई जान रे वैष्णव जन तो तेनेर कहिए जी सकल लोक मां सहुने वंदे जी सकल लोक मां सहुने वंदे निंदा न करे हे नीरे वाच काच मन निश्चल राखे वाच काच मन निश्चल राखे धन धन जननी तेनी रे वैष्णव जन तो तेनेर कहिए वैष्णव जन तो तेनेर कहिए जे पीड़ पराई जाने रे वैष्णव जन तो तेनेर कहिए जी
I'd like to invite His Excellency, Consul General of India, Vipulji, to come up for the welcome address. Please come up, sir. And although this is your house, sir, but I need to introduce you to everyone. Please do take a seat. Just a little bit of an introduction. He joined the Indian Foreign Service in 1998. He's served in the Indian missions in Cairo, Colombo, and Geneva. He's worked with the External Affairs Minister of India from 2014 to 17, and he did his graduation in mechanical engineering from the Indian Institute of Technology in Delhi, and he also holds an MBA from the Indian School of Business in Hyderabad. So please share your remarks, sir. Thank you.
Well, good evening, everyone. First of all, welcome to all of you in the consulate. most of the people, a lot of the people who are here today are our friends, regular friends in Dubai. But on behalf of all of you, I would want to very heartily welcome Sister Shivani amongst us. It's a great pleasure and honor for us that you are here and you have chosen to come to the consulate. And I would also like to thank Raj Yoga Center for arranging this meeting. Despite so many demands on Sister Shivani's time, she has come to the consulate. We of course work with the Raj Yoga Center for our yoga events, for our Raksha Bandhan and for other events. But this one takes the cake, so I'm very, very thankful to Sister Jyoti, Sister Jyotika and everyone in Raj Yoga Center. Sister Shivani, we have all, most of us have heard you at the World Trade Center day before yesterday. Needless to say how popular you are. I think we had so much demand for coming to the consulate from people today that we had to actually say no to a lot of people. And I must confess, usually it's very difficult for us to fill up this hall, but if someone like you comes, we feel very happy because we see a good full house and people waiting to come to the consulate even more. We all heard the talk day before yesterday. It was given in such a lucid manner on the topic that day, harmony and happiness. And I think everyone left mesmerized after the talk. And also the manner in which we left, quiet, contemplative about the issue and how everything is within the self and how for all harmony and happiness, it is us, we have to control ourselves. And I think that message is very important for the world today. And I think that message goes to all Indians and all people of other nationalities. And I would just like to tell you one incident which happened with me yesterday. So yesterday afternoon, I happened to go to bring my daughter from school. And one of the teachers in our school came very excited to me, saying that, "Are you the Consul General of India?" And I said, "Yes, I am, and I'm here to pick my daughter." And she said, "Yes, I saw you yesterday in the event. So some of your popularity also benefited me, because otherwise, there is no reason, and she is a Canadian, so there was no reason for a Canadian teacher teaching in one of the schools and not my daughter to get to know me, but because I shared the stage with you, so she remembered me. But what was important was that she said how she benefited from all the talk that you gave, and how, more importantly, yesterday itself, in her moral education class in the school, she taught her kids as to how we have to go about doing happiness and harmony. So that is the powerful message that you presented, and that is the power of the spiritual center that India is. So we all feel very happy and very honored when you are in between us and the way that you are taking this spiritual message to the world. Of course, we are doing this event taking advantage that you are coming so soon after October 2. And we have just embarked on the 150th birth anniversary year of Gandhiji, so we will be doing a lot of events. But I think even if we make a lot of attempt, this kind of an event for us will be difficult to put together during this year. You will today be speaking about love and forgiveness. And as Brother Yogesh said, love and forgiveness in one sense is also the inherent message in Gandhiji's teachings when he talks about truth, non-violence and love among all people of the world. And I think Gandhiji also gives a lot of importance on the self as to how we have to become better, and that is the most important thing for the world to become a better place. So we all look forward to your discourse today. And once again, on behalf of all of us, welcome to Dubai. And we yearn to see more of you, and we yearn to hear more of you. Thank you very much.
And thank you, Vipulji, for those very warm and generous comments. I'd now like to invite Sister Jyoti to come up and also share her remarks. And as she comes up, let me tell you a bit about her. That unlimited and unconditional service to mankind is the hallmark of the life of Sister Jyoti. And she's the director of Raja Yoga Centers in UAE and Oman. In the last 44 years, she has traveled to over 50 countries, touching and transforming the lives of thousands all over the globe. She's a powerful motivator, a skilled administrator, and an able leader. And she's a versatile speaker, and all her sharings come very much from her heart. So, Sister Jyoti, please come up and share your thoughts with us.
Greeting of peace and divine love. It gives me the great pleasure today to see this special gathering. I am glad that all of you have made it today despite all the various responsibilities you manage. Knowing the influence that each of you exercise on the people practicing in an event such as this one would certainly bring more positivity in your lives and hence affect many, many more. Of late, science has been making remarkable progress. Everything seems to be available at our fingertips. The world has become a global village. Physically, wealth and facilities are abundant. Despite all this progress, unfortunately, there seems to be widespread bitterness, pain, and emptiness. We seem to have lost the connection with our innate qualities of love and forgiveness. Now is the time to awaken them once again. Love and forgiveness make a society safe, secure, and happy. Where there is a love, there is the attitude of brotherhood for all souls. It's come from the realization that we belong to one and hence we are one big divine family. In order to emerge the feeling of forgiveness, it is important to forget. When we hold on to negative feelings and attitudes, we create the subtle accounts. Only if I have positive wishes and be a benefactor can I forget and hence forgive. Also, with the feeling of mercy, forgiveness becomes easy. There is no negativity. The heart is clean and transparent. We are the same inside and outside. When we look at the life of great souls such as Mahatma Gandhi, we are inspired to do something for our society and country. For this, like Mahatma, we need to develop the spirit to sacrifice. There is enough for our need, he said, but not for our greed. We thus need to sacrifice selfishness and think for the good of others. The real spirit of selflessness, love and forgiveness will emerge when we are full from inside. This method of feeling full internally is a matter of awareness, and this is possible through meditation. When we meditate, we not only feel full internally, but we realize how unlimited our powers are, and we are able to spread that to everyone else around us. Through the practice of Raj Yoga meditation, I focus my energy on the self and the divine. I feel empowered and enlightened. I can then easily face difficult situations, cope with any amount of stress, forge harmonious relationships, and even maintain sound physical health. Life becomes much more meaningful and enriched. To support your progress, we have 2 Raj Yoga meditation centers in Dubai. I would request all of you to visit us and take full benefit from our presence here. I wish to acknowledge the support from Brother Vipulji and would like to express my gratitude for his invaluable cooperation and dedication to the cause of well-being. We are very happy to have Sister Shivani with us today. I am sure that we are all eager to listen to her sweet words and deep wisdom, and to fill our hearts and minds with love and forgiveness. I know that everyone will gain immensely from this program, and only request that you sustain your growth and progress by practicing regular meditation. Thank you.
And thanks to you, Sister Jyoti. So we've now reached the time for us to listen to Sister Shivani. So may I please invite you up to the stage. And I've seen and heard of Sister Shivani for some years, but it's only in the last few days I've spent some time with her here in Dubai and in Abu Dhabi. And so one thing I was struck by was her simplicity, and somebody who I think really does walk the talk with regard to the things she shares. I'm sure you know lots about her already. I'll just share a little bit for those who maybe are not familiar. She's, of course, a world-renowned motivational speaker and a recipient of the Woman of the Decade Achievers Award by the Associated Chamber of Commerce of India, Ladies League, for her excellence in empowering spiritual consciousness. She was appointed by the World Psychiatry Association as a Goodwill Ambassador in 2017. And she's also a gold medalist in academics. She's a graduate in electronics engineering and also has teaching experience in that field. So thanks very much once again for being with us.
Good evening and greetings of peace from India. and from the headquarters of the Raj Yoga Meditation Center at Mount Abu. Today is really a special day, as Brother Vipulji said, that we will begin a series of programs to celebrate the life and the message of Gandhiji. When we remember Gandhiji, one word which comes to mind is non-violence, ahimsa. Yeah? And that is why the 2nd of October is celebrated as International Day of Non-Violence. Let's take a minute of silence and check this word in our life. Ahimsa, non-violence. When we hear and talk this word, we're normally looking at it on a global level. There should be no violence. कोई हिंसा नहीं होनी चाहिए. Lekin sitting here, probably we won't be able to do much to change the world. But if we look at it at a personal level, is there any hinsa, any trace of violence in my personal life? Then we will truly be celebrating the message. Because really it's not about how many programs we do in the year, which is of course very beautiful to do programs, because every time we meet we revise the message. But sometimes experience says we could do a lot of programs but not internalize the message. And sometimes it could be just one thought and we can internalize that message for a lifetime, and then that thought we've really celebrated his message. So I think today we really need to create a shift in ourselves and shift from any trace of hinsa in myself to ahimsa, non-violence. So let's take this moment of silence and check. Is there anything that I do which is violence? Only look at yourself. It's not about the world, it's not about others. Is there anything in my life which causes pain, which hurts, which gives sorrow, which exploits? Which terrorizes? Is there any trace of hinsa in my life? Anything in my way of thinking, speaking, behaving, which needs to shift towards ahimsa, peace. Take these 30 seconds to check. Is there anything I need to shift? Because when I shift, I'm contributing to creating the shift in the world. When I shift the world towards peace and ahimsa. हिंसा किसको कहेंगे? हिंसा किसको कहेंगे? वायलेंस किसको कहेंगे? हिंसा किसको कहेंगे? वायलेंस, causing pain. Simple. Causing pain to fill in the blank. Causing pain to. Causing pain to another person. Second, fill in the blank. Causing pain to. Causing pain to yourself. So causing pain to myself, hinsa. Causing pain to someone else, hinsa. Causing pain to. Causing pain to nature, prakriti, hinsa. Causing pain to the environment, the world, hinsa. So am I indulging in any form of hinsa? Am I indulging in any form of hinsa? Causing pain to myself, to people, to nature, and to the world. Am I indulging in any form of hinsa? Yes? Now let's check one at a time. Do I do anything which causes pain to me, myself? Have you ever caused pain to yourself? लाइट अच्छी लग रही थी, सबके चेहरे अच्छे लग रहे थे. एक लाइट से हम अंधकार से रोशनी में आ सकते हैं. One on, which means one thought in my life can shift from darkness to light, and one thought my life can shift from light to darkness. So we have to be very careful whether that thought is on or that thought is off. अच्छे से पूरी लाइट ऑन करते हैं. Do I cause pain to myself? Have you ever caused pain to yourself? Why would we cause pain to ourselves? अपने आप को कौन दर्द देता है? कैसे देते हैं हम अपने आप को दर्द? कैसे देते हैं हम अपने आप को दर्द? Feeling sad or anger also, and अपने आप को दर्द, causing pain to myself. When I don't forgive someone, when I'm holding on to something that someone did, I've been holding on to the pain for 2 days, 2 weeks. Anybody holding on little longer to something? Anybody more than 2 weeks? कोई बात पकड़ के रखी है 2 हफ्ते से ज़्यादा? बताइए फिगर कब से पकड़ के रखी हुई है? 2 साल, हाँ. So we are bidding higher. Anybody more than 2 years? 2 घंटे, 2 दिन, 2 हफ्ते, 2 साल. Anybody is holding on to anything which happened more than 2 years back? हाँ जी? 4 years, okay. Let's go higher. Oh, 4 years. Anything else? 5, okay. Anybody else? Higher than 5? And like brother said, how did we manage to hold it on for so long? सुबह आज ब्रेकफास्ट में क्या खाया था वो तो याद नहीं है. कोई पूछे आज आपने क्या खाया था, हम कहते हैं 1 मिनट मुझे सोचने दो. लेकिन 5 साल पहले उस दिन ट्यूसडे को 5:15 पर उस कमरे में, उस कोने में, उस कलर की ड्रेस में उन्होंने एग्जैक्टली ये बोला था. हमने नहीं भूला अभी तक. And it's not necessary 5 years, it could be something that happened 20 years back. Normally some things happen on the day of the wedding, the day of the... तो 15, 20, 30 साल से पकड़ के रखा है. हम कभी चेक क्यों नहीं करते कि सुबह की बात याद नहीं रहती लेकिन इतनी पुरानी बात कैसे याद रहती है? What is the, there has to be a logic behind it, ना, that I don't remember something that happened this morning, but I remember exactly the whole scene, what happened so many years back. How is this selective memory? कि ये भूल गए, वो याद नहीं. जो बात ज़रूरी है वो भूल जाती है, और जो बात ख़त्म हो चुकी वो याद है, और ऐसी याद है कि अभी भी रो सकते हैं उसको याद करके. Sometimes, if there's been no challenge in the day, so the body has not received any adrenaline that day to feel, तो हम सिर्फ बैठ जाते हैं और रिवाइंड कर लेते हैं कोई पुरानी बात, और फिर थोड़ा सा बुरा लग जाता है, रोना आ जाता है, हम कहते हैं चलो ठीक है आज का कोटा हो गया, चलो. क्योंकि रोज वो डोज मिलने की आदत सी पड़ गई है. एंड वी कैन एक्चुअली क्रिएट दैट सेम इमोशन. तो उन्होंने जो किया, इवन अगर हम कहें कि बहुत गलत किया, लेकिन कितनी बार किया? दे डिड इट, दे बिहेव्ड दैट वे, दे स्पोक दैट वे. कितनी बार किया? वंस. कब किया? हाँ जी. That is enough for whose life? Your life, ना? हाँ. So we'll see it, ना? उन्होंने किया, एक बार किया. We're not saying कि सही किया, बहुत गलत किया. Let's say once and many many years back. हमने क्या किया? पहली बात, जिस दिन वो हुआ, the day it happened, I created one thought, and that one thought was, ये बात मैं कभी नहीं भूलूंगी. And the mind said, yes. कितनी बार कहते हैं हम ये बात मुझे कभी नहीं भूलेगी. इन्होंने आज जो किया है ना, I'm never going to forget this. The mind is our instrument. If we tell the mind, this has to never be forgotten, it will never forget it. तो कभी भी जो बात अच्छी नहीं, उसके बाद अपने आप को ये ब्लेसिंग नहीं देना कि ये बात हम कभी नहीं भूलेंगे. और कई बार आसपास के लोग भी कहते हैं, आपको ये बात भूलनी नहीं चाहिए जो आज हुई है. So together we create an energy, an affirmation which says, this does not have to be forgotten. And then we say we cannot forgive, we cannot forget. It's not that we cannot, it's just that we decided to not. सुबह जब नाश्ता खाएंगे कल, आप सिर्फ एक्सपेरिमेंट करना है. Tomorrow after breakfast, just give your mind one instruction. I am not to forget, and I have to remember what I had today. नहीं भूलेगा. But because after having your breakfast, you don't create this thought that I'm supposed to remember this, so the mind says, okay, it's over. We are not supposed to remember it. But when that particular incident happened, we said, ये बात नहीं भूलने वाली है. क्योंकि बात ही इतनी, second affirmation क्या है? बात ही इतनी, बात ही कितनी बड़ी है, कैसे भूल सकते हैं? So every line was an instruction to the mind which says, you have to hold on to this. And at that moment, when that behavior or when those words were said, I created some thoughts which caused a wound. अगर हम इग्नोर कर देते या उन पर सिंपथाइज कर लेते कि बेचारे कितने दर्द में इस तरह से बिहेव कर रहे हैं, तो फिर तो वुंड भी नहीं बनता ही नहीं. लेकिन क्योंकि उस दिन we created these thoughts, how could they do this to me and that too in front of so many people. जिसको देखो आकर कुछ भी बोल के चला जाता है मुझे, मेरी तो कोई वैल्यू ही नहीं है. So with those kind of thoughts, I created a wound. So let me go step by step with what I did to myself. First, in response to what they did, I did not create very nice thoughts, so I created a wound. चलो कोई बात नहीं, create हो गया, ठीक कर लेते हैं. लेकिन after creating the wound, I said not to forget this. which means पहले अपने को मारेंगे. हाँ, तो एक विजुअलाइज करते हैं. अभी एक डंडा लेते हैं, पहले अपने को मारते हैं. एंड फिर क्या कहते हैं उसके बाद? So first I hit myself and then what do I say? This has to remain like this. It's not to get healed. And then every few days, whenever their name pops up in a conversation, or when I see them somewhere, I rewind and relive that emotion which I had created that day. And every time I relive that experience, I recreate that emotion. What is happening to the wound? What's happening to the wound? And then when I meet family and friends, I talk about that wound. And every time I talk about that wound, what am I doing to that wound? तो घाव क्या होता गया? घाव क्या होता गया? बात खत्म हो गई? वो भी शायद चले गए, लेकिन घाव नहीं गया. अब रिस्की क्या है कि बिकॉज आई हैव नॉट हील्ड दिस वोंड in response to what he did, now he is no more in my life, that situation is over, but the wound is here, and now whenever I'm walking through different scenes of life, I'm walking with a wounded mind. तो फिर दर्द होने के chances? अगर I would have healed this, then even if I fall, I'll be fine. But because I'm carrying that wound, even if it touches this table, I'll scream in pain. तो जब घाव पकड़े, उसके बाद अगर किसी ने थोड़ा भी कुछ बोला या किया तो जोर से दर्द हुआ, क्योंकि वो घाव पकड़ा हुआ था. फिर एक घाव के ऊपर, and very soon we said, being peaceful and happy, which means we started getting used to living in pain. Then it was not pain once in a while. And we've become so comfortable living with pain that अगर किसी दिन खुश होते हैं तो कहते हैं ज़्यादा खुश नहीं होना चाहिए. कहते हैं कि नहीं कहते घर में लोग? मतलब खुश होने से भी डर लगता है. कहते हैं ज़्यादा खुश नहीं होना चाहिए. एक दूसरे को बोलते हैं बस बस नज़र लग जाएगी, इतना खुश नहीं होना चाहिए. तो बिलीफ सिस्टम ही चेंज हो गया सारा. हैप्पीनेस, खुशी, नेचुरल वे ऑफ लिविंग होनी थी, नेचुरल वे ऑफ लिविंग पेन हो गया. खुश हुए तो भी डर लगा कि ये खुश नहीं होना चाहिए. हुआ या नहीं हुआ? Now, every time I was doing that, कौन किसको hurt कर रहा था? Every time I was creating that thought, every time I was rewinding that experience, every time I was recreating that emotion, every time I was reliving that moment, who was hurting me? They? Were they hurting me that day? No. Who was hurting me that day? Me, myself. Deepest form of hinsa. Deepest form of hinsa. We don't need the world to do anything to us. We are enough for ourselves. हम काफ़ी हैं अपने आप को दर्द देने के लिए. If each one of us just takes this one responsibility, that I will not hurt myself, the world will change. Because when I create that wound, what happens to my emotional strength? It starts depleting. And when my emotional strength starts depleting, then my power to accept people, to love people, starts. And when that starts happening, the thoughts that I create for people are not of a very beautiful quality. And when I'm not creating very beautiful thoughts for people, the energy that I'm radiating to them starts causing pain to them now. So anyone who is hurting themselves is automatically hurting other people. If there is an energy of pain in my energy field, then I am a walking radiator of pain. It's like the perfume you choose to wear. सुबह सुबह जो choose कर लिया, whether people around you like it or not, उनको वही खुशबू मिलने वाली है पूरा दिन. So if I choose to live in pain, then what is my aura? It has those emotional blockages and pains and past hurts, not being able to forgive, not being able to forget, feeling not loved, not wanted, not valued. All these low vibration emotions are there in my energy field, and everywhere I move, my energy field moves with me, whether it's home, whether to work, whether to friends, whether to a party. I am a walking, talking radiator of pain. Now, if I am walking with an energy field of pain, if I come up to you and I'm very nice to you in my behavior and my words, but I've still radiated pain to you, because that's what I'm carrying in my energy field. तो जो खुद दर्द में है, वो अपने आप औरों को दर्द देता जाएगा सारा दिन. कुछ करना नहीं पड़ेगा, दर्द रेडिएट होगा. So if I hurt myself, hurting other people automatically happens. Hurting nature and hurting the universe automatically happens, because what am I radiating out into the world? Can I heal myself? Can I heal myself? Yes. Can I cleanse my energy field? Can I remove all those? And a very important one more aspect whom we hurt, our body. If I'm hurt here, then my every thought of resentment, every thought of pain, every thought of hatred, every thought of having been rejected is radiating to the body. And that is what is manifesting into a lot of illnesses today. बहुत सालों का यहाँ blockage, फिर यहाँ कुछ blockage बन जाएगा. Clot यहाँ होता है, tumor यहाँ होता है. बहुत सालों बाद वो शरीर में बनता है. And once it manifests into the body, we heal it only from the body. It still remains on the mind, the wound. And then the doctor says, मैंने अब ऑपरेशन कर तो दिया है, लेकिन हो सकता है कि फिर से हो जाए. So why is it that a disease will recur? Because it was cleansed and healed only from the body. The cause of the disease is not in the body. The cause of the disease is my blockage, my holding on to pain, my not forgiving, my feeling that I have been betrayed by the world, my feeling that people have not been nice to me, not been fair to me. All these feelings that I create for myself, I'm radiating them to my body. If someone radiates such negative energy to my body, aren't they being violent? Aren't they being violent? So I radiate that to my body, so that is hinsa. Now if my mind is not happy, my body is not healthy, my behavior with other people, my language with people, my language. क्या हम शब्दों से भी हिंसा कर सकते हैं? Yes? Can my words hurt people? Yes? Have you ever hurt anyone with your words? Has anyone hurt you with their words? If someone hits me physically, I might forget it. But if someone says one word, I might not forget it for. Physical हिंसा भूल जाती है. क्यों? क्योंकि वो वाला घाव तो ठीक हो जाता है. So if someone hits me physically and it gets healed, I forget. So when we say I cannot forget, it's because I have not forgiven. So I cannot forget, which means I have allowed the wound to remain. And so if the wound remains there, how can I forget? Suppose in childhood we hit ourselves somewhere and the wound has not been healed, that scar is there, the mark is there. We'll never forget it. Even at the age of 80, we will say, you know, when I was 4 in the school, I was playing football that day. Why do you remember that? Because that scar is there. But there are so many scars which have disappeared and so we don't remember them. So if I heal the wound, I'll forget. But if a scar also remains of the wound, I'll never forget. Because that scar will not allow me to forget it. And so sometimes when we say, I can forgive, but I cannot forget, that's not possible. If we have not forgotten, it's because the pain is there. The day I stop feeling any kind of pain, I will forget. Now what do we have to do to release what they had done? What do? We held on to it for 2 days, 2 weeks, 2 years, 5 years. What did we have to do to hold on to it? What did we do to hold on to something? How do we hold on to something? Physical to hai nahi na, it's holding on here. So what do we have to do to hold on to something? How do we hold on to something? Let's say, sister in the middle of the session opens the door, comes in. I say, how could she do this to me? It's one thought. But now I have to hold on to this scene. And never to forget it. And never to forget what she did. What will I have to do to not forget this? So can you give me some thoughts that I have to reaffirm every day, regularly, so that I don't forget it? She walked out in the middle of the session, walked in. Arey, playground thodi hai, session chal raha hai, aise kaun karta hai? She does not respect me. 1. Anything else? She insulted me. Good. Anything else? Anything else? How could she do this to me? Very good. Anything else? No manners. She hurt my ego. I don't say like that, she hurt my ego to myself. I don't say, because I don't say it. I don't have ego. Where do I have ego? Anything else? Option, I have to hold on to it. Very impolite. Good. 5, 6 nice lines like this are enough. Right? Now, I created this, I created the wound. Now what do I have to do to hold on to it? Now this is, I've created the wound. Now what do I have to do to hold on to it? Think about it. Good. So every time somewhere I'm on another day, another hall, another program, and somebody else opens the door, I think of her. आते हैं याद लोग ऐसे कि नहीं आते हैं, है ना? And someone somewhere says, do you know what? She's such a sweet sister. I think of what she did that day. So things will come around me where I will get the opportunity to recreate those thoughts. So it's so easy to hold on to it. Now, can you please give me some few thoughts so that I can drop what I've been holding on to for very long? Forgive is what I have to do, but what thoughts do I have to create? I held on to it for so many years. Hold on to it. Let go. Anything else? It doesn't matter. Anything else? She didn't mean to do it. It's very important to first sit back and shift from my pain to first understanding why they did what they did. Why did she open the door? Options? हाँ जी? Washroom जाना था, बताओ, देखो. She wanted to go to the restroom and I said she doesn't love me. Connection देखा दो बातों का. Anything else? Why did she leave the door and walk out? Maybe there was some emergency. Very good. Anything else? Now, very important, she wanted to attend a phone call. Now what have I done? What have I done by thinking like this? I have shifted from she hurt me, she insulted me. I have shifted to understanding why she did what she did. Even if I tell my mind a simple final statement, she was not interested in being here. Full stop. Because that sentence is better than saying she disrespected me. It's the thought which I create which is going to decide the extent of the pain. So if I create a thought, she was not interested, it'll hurt lesser, na? But if I create a thought, she disrespected me, it hurts more. So it's not about her. अभी देखो वो भी जा रहे हैं बाहर, करते दुनिया यही करती रहती है. Now I can go on and on and on, and people are doing what is right for them. But what I am not doing right is not creating the right thought in response to what they are doing. Now all that I did was shifted from she hurt me to just taking 10 seconds to say, why did she do what she did? And my mind will start giving me options. She wanted to do this, 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 and last option is she's not interested. And when I say to myself, she's not interested, for 10 seconds I will feel bad, and then I'll say, छोड़ो ना, नहीं interested है तो मुझे भी interest नहीं, खत्म कर. Finished. Finished. But what I had to take care, not record such strong statements here. She doesn't love me, she doesn't this, Now, as far as opening the door, it's easy to create options why she was going out. Now let's look at a deeper level. Well, people don't behave right with us. Who said that? You said that. जरा खड़े हो ना एक मिनट प्यार से. Intentionally. Intentionally क्या किया उन्होंने? नहीं वो रहने दो. Intentionally क्या किया उन्होंने? No, intentionally क्या किया उन्होंने? नहीं नहीं वो आगे का छोड़ो ना 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 1 minute. Look at every line. Intentionally to cause pain to me. If I have to say this right now, intentionally to trouble me, the sister is opening the door and walking out. नहीं लेकिन मैं बोल तो उसमें भी सकती हूँ ना. वही बात देखो वो भैया भी उठ के चले गए अभी. जान पूछ के तंग करना चाहती है दुनिया मुझे, बिकॉज उनको मजा आ रहा है मुझको तंग करके. इज इट ट्रू? इज इट ट्रू? सो प्लीज लेट्स रिमूव दिस वोकैबुलरी. इट्स नॉट ट्रू. फिर फोन भी बज जाता है, मतलब सब मुझे तंग करते हैं. I can live the life of a victim believing जान पूछ के फोन साइलेंट नहीं किया. कितने प्यार से भैया ने बताया था फोन साइलेंट करो, लेकिन नहीं किया. पता है क्यों नहीं किया साइलेंट बहन? मालूम है क्यों नहीं किया साइलेंट? Because they wanted to trouble me in the middle of the session. कौन कर रहा है ये हिंसा? ये हिंसा कौन कर रहा है? This is reflecting my way of thinking. आज एक चीज पक्की करते हैं. No one does anything intentionally to hurt us. No one is doing anything intentionally to trouble us. What they are doing it through their personality and how they are feeling at that particular moment on that day, or the personality or the sanskars they carry, they are behaving through their sanskar. Have you ever experienced that someone says to you that you deliberately hurt me? बोला आपको किसी ने कि आपने मुझे hurt किया, and you look at them and say, मेरा तो कोई भी intention नहीं था आपको hurt करने का. हुआ कभी ऐसा? बहुत बार. And you keep saying to them, I'm really sorry, but I had no intention of hurting you. They say, of course you wanted to hurt me, deliberately you did this. हिंसा. एक गलत सोच ले लो और अपने आप को मारते जाओ, मारते जाओ, मारते जाओ. सामने वाला कह रहा है मैंने कुछ ऐसा नहीं किया, किया किया किया. We don't need anybody else to hit us. We are enough. So let's remove this one line. No one does anything intentionally to trouble me. If they have not behaved in a little comfortable manner, then it's only because they are hurt within. They are hurt within. If someone has to criticize you, if someone has to abuse you, if someone has to manipulate you, if someone has to exploit you, it's because within they are unwell. They are not happy. They are in pain. And out of pain, how are they going to behave? They are insecure. They are jealous. They are unwell. They are not doing that to trouble us. They are doing what they are doing because they are troubled. अभी जैसे हंसी आ रही है ना? Because you can see the futility. Phone बजेंगे, दरवाजे खुलेंगे. And nobody is doing that to trouble me. Nobody is doing that to trouble me. And I can enjoy the phone music and I can enjoy the door opening only when I shift from feeling like a victim and I shift to compassion and empathizing that they did what they did because of a reason. Reason could be as simple as a sanskar. Reason could be as simple as what they are going through emotionally unwell. They are disturbed. They did that. My role is to heal them. Not to consume their emotional infection and say, they deliberately did this to me and I'll never forgive them and I'll never forget it. And when we do that, not only we live in pain, we radiate that pain to them for years and years. Only because of one wrong line that I say to myself in response to what they did. ये जो बात अभी लग रही है ना कि दरवाजा खुला ये तो छोटी बात है. ये छोटी बात नहीं. I've seen people who can hold this simple line like why did they walk out in the middle? Hold it as a personal insult. For the mind to create right or wrong thoughts does not depend on the magnitude of the situation. हम कहते हैं ये बात छोटी थी. Says who? Say you. For somebody else the same बात तो बहुत बड़ी बात थी. बीच में उठ के चले गए. मतलब ऐसे कैसे उठ के चले गए? Same situation. Different thoughts for different people. And इसीलिए घर में same बात. Somebody will say कितनी बड़ी बात. Somebody will say हाँ बात तो है. And somebody will say छोटी सी बात. Somebody will say कौन सी बात? ये कोई बात है क्या? बोले ये कोई बात है? इतनी बड़ी बात है. तो वही बात को इतनी बड़ी इतनी छोटी. Who's going to decide the size of the situation? Who's going to decide the size of the situation? My thoughts. And when I say कितनी बड़ी बात, I'm saying I'm allowed to live in pain because बात ही इतनी बड़ी थी. बात ही इतनी बड़ी थी. So the most sukshma roop of violence, hinsa, is when we are creating a wrong thought in response to what the world is doing outside. The world is not in my control. I may want people to be the way I want them to be, but they're not going to be. And they have their reasons for not being the way I want them to be because they are probably going through what they are going through. Sometimes people want to be for us the way we want, but they just cannot do it because they're not carrying the sanskar. They're going through their own turmoil. Now I have only one power. Even if somebody does the worst to me, can I radiate blessings to them? दुआएं दो. सोच लो. हाँ जी. You can, but you won't. Okay. You can, but. Of course. See, it's so simple. What do I have to do to radiate good wishes and blessings to someone who's not been nice to me? Just create a nice thought. Second, you won't. Why won't we? Because the wound is there, that's why we won't create nahi. It's because we are creating, that's why the wound is there. Can we radiate blessings to the ones who've not been nice to us? Hanji? It's tough, but we can try. What is tough? Let's remember, every word, we have to be very careful. If I say to myself, it's tough, gaya. If I say to myself, I cannot do it, gaya. Let me ask myself, what is difficult? It's only a thought. Blessing is only one thought to be created for free, not dependent on anybody else outside. I have to create a thought. What is so tough in creating a thought? What is tough? What is tough in creating a thought? Dua means blessing. Blessing means jo hua, koi baat nahi. They had a reason for what they did. Karmic account is over. Finished. God radiate lots of love and power to them. It's one thought. Isme kya difficult hai? What's difficult? What is difficult? Hanji. Very important. What they did and what I'm going to think. Is there a connection between the two? Is there a connection between the two? What they did and how I think, is there a connection between the two, or I can think what I want to think irrespective of what they have done? Is my thinking dependent on their behavior, or is my thinking my choice? My choice. So if I want, which is also what we see, people could have done so much for us in a lifetime, and yet we don't create a nice thought for them. Hota hai ki nahi hota? Hota hai? Nahi hota. Yes? You've done so much for your child for 25, 30 years. And वो बोलेगा उस दिन जब मैं स्कूल में था आपने मेरे को फ्रेंड्स के सामने डांट दिया. The child conveniently ignores everything nice that was done and chooses to hold on to one incident. And the parent is going to look at them and say, is that all you remember of 30 years? So what they are holding on to has no connection with what we have done. It all depends on what they choose to hold on to and what they choose to create. So the thought I create, is it dependent on their behavior? Do we experience that we can do great work for somebody and yet they could be ungrateful for it? अच्छा, ये देखो आंसर कितनी फटाफट आता है. ये वाला आंसर फटाफट आता है एकदम अच्छे से. कि किसी के लिए अच्छा काम करो तो भी वो अच्छा नहीं सोचते, तो फिर ये क्यों नहीं हो सकता कि कोई गलत काम करे और उसके लिए अच्छा सोच लो? Because what we've done and what is getting created has no connection. No connection. If you've done so much for somebody and yet they are not creating a nice thought for you because they don't have the ability to create a right thought. And because they don't have the ability to create a right thought, they are not being able to create the right thought even though you've done so much for them. If you have the ability to create a right thought, then you can create a right thought even if the other person has done so much of wrong to you. Because my thought is not dependent on what they have done. This is what we have to separate. They have done what was their capacity. I will think what is my capacity. They will do things out of their personality. I will think out of my personality. And my personality is personality of? My personality is personality of? Personality of love, personality of forgiveness, personality of peace, personality of ahimsa. So I will have to behave according to my personality. If I keep creating thoughts based on how other people have behaved, then where is my personality? Where's my nature? Then I'm only a reflector of what people are doing to me. You be nice to me, I'll be nice to you. You be very nice to me, I'm very nice to you. You be very, very nice to me, I'm very, very nice to you. So where's my personality? And you be not nice to me, I'm not nice to you. You be bad to me, I'm bad to you. No options here, just reflecting what you are doing. Then where's my personality? Where's my nature? Can we create blessings for someone who's done? कौन कौन कर सकता है? Easy है? अभी क्रिएट कर लेते हैं, घर जाने तक तो बहुत ही मुश्किल हो जाएगा। अभी मुश्किल लग रहा है तो घर जाने तक बहुत मुश्किल हो जाएगा। खड़े होंगे आप 1 मिनट प्लीज? किसके लिए इजी नहीं था वो? हाँ जी, क्या इजी नहीं है? फॉरगिव नहीं करना, छोड़ दो उसको, वो शब्द ही डिफिकल्ट है एक्चुअली, क्योंकि उसको दुनिया ने इतने सालों से बोल दिया डिफिकल्ट है, डिफिकल्ट। छोड़ देते हैं उसको, छोड़ दो। Can you create a nice thought for someone who's not done anything nice for you? Just simple, forget these 2 words. Can you create a nice thought? You can. Can you create a thought कि भगवान उनके साथ सब अच्छा ही हो? Can you create that? पक्का? बस उतना कर देना फिर आज से, हो गया काम। Finished. That's all. कुछ नहीं करना है। और क्या करना शुरू करना है? Start creating nice thoughts for them. That ability to create the nice thought will heal my wound. नहीं तो लोग क्या सोचते हैं, उन्होंने मेरे साथ ऐसा किया ना, जब उनके घर दर्द आएगा ना तब उनको पता चलेगा। गलत सोचने की कोई लिमिट नहीं है, तो अच्छा सोचने की भी कोई लिमिट नहीं है। और फिर अचानक अगर कभी उनके घर में कुछ आ जाती है ऊपर नीचे बात, तो हम कहते हैं देखा, आई ना बात सामने। दिस इज कॉल्ड फीलिंग गुड दैट समबडी एल्स इज इन पेन। करते हैं कि नहीं? ऐसा सोचते हैं, बोल भी देते हैं, आया ना कर्मा वापस सामने, तंग किया था ना मुझे। If we can create such low level thoughts, why can we not create high level thoughts? We just have to create a thought. Create a thought. तो कर सकते हैं, आज से दुआ देंगे, देंगे। And when we are doing that, you know whom are we healing? Whom are we healing? We are healing myself. So it's actually no favor to anybody else. It's not for them. If they have done something, their karma, they will have to heal. We cannot heal other people's karma for them. But when we say, I forgive them, I'm just saying that I am now from this moment not going to create a single painful thought about myself or about them. I forgive myself. Finished. And the easiest way to do that is to start blessing them. Blessing them. And blessing them means to understand that they are in pain. Anybody who's happy and powerful will never do anything wrong. So if someone has done something which was, it is because internally they were there. And because they were there, that's how they will behave. But just because they were there, I am not going to go start living there. Because if I start living there, then both of us will be exchanging a lot of pain, and we will intensify the hurt that both of us are creating. So if somebody is here, all the more important that I have to be here. And when I am here, then what do? I heal myself, and I also radiate. I also radiate acha vibrations to them. And when I do that, I heal them. And when I radiate blessings to them and they get healed, what they start sending to me also starts changing. That also will start changing. Otherwise, I hold on to the hurt. I continue radiating negative to them. They were already in pain. They continue radiating to me. So we get entangled in a lot of negative karmic exchange. So if I say that from today, I will not create that thought, I will create this thought. And create a thought, write it अगर सोचा नहीं जा रहा तो. लिखें और उसको रोज लिखें. अगर एक पेपर पर there is a black circle and you have to erase that black circle, you will need to draw 5 white circles on that at least. करना पड़ेगा कि नहीं करना पड़ेगा? तो what do I do to the black circle? I just draw 5, 10 white circles, and when I draw 5, 10 white circles, there is no trace of the black circle left. They hurt me, they insulted me, all this is black circle. Now, they must be in pain, they are emotionally disturbed, I need to heal them. God's blessings for me and for them. बोलते जाओ, बोलते जाओ, बोलते जाओ, बोलते जाओ. Black circle disappear हो जाएगा, white circle ऊपर आ जाएगा. I will also get healed. They will get healed. The environment will get healed because we chose to create nice thoughts. We do not realize the impact of us holding on to pain. Pain doesn't remain inside. Pain radiates. आप लोगों के घरों में जाओ, घरों की एनर्जी फील्ड अलग अलग है या नहीं है? So, how do we manage to create pain in the house? Just by having it here. Just by having it here. So we have to be very careful. Once I hold on to pain, I radiate it at home, I radiate it at work. Everybody living in that house and office consumes that pain. And that's how this intensifies. And now the world is living in a little pain. And when I start healing myself, I heal them, I radiate that beautiful vibration into where I live, where I work, I heal others, I heal the world. I heal the world. So love and forgiveness is not about myself. We'll actually change the world with these 2 words. So can I bless them? Easy है? Easy है? बहुत easy है. Just tell your mind, it's only one thought. It's only one thought. And I am going to create a thought out of my personality of love, compassion, ahimsa. I practice ahimsa. And that's why it is said, ahimsa parmo dharam hai. मतलब क्या? अहिंसा परमो धर्म है. मतलब अहिंसा सबसे ऊंचा धर्म है. Dharam means duty, quality of the soul. The quality of the soul is peace. The religion of the soul is peace. The duty of the soul is peace. And जब हम वो करना शुरू करेंगे, then the world. गांधी जी ने जो किया, what did he do? He liberated. He gave liberation, freedom to the country from external forces. We need to liberate ourselves and give freedom to ourselves from those external forces of ego, anger, lust, jealousy which we have created. Freedom. Ahimsa freedom create करती है. When we forgive, we create freedom. Otherwise, we are bonded with that other person in an energy exchange of pain for many, many years. And today you say, I release, I let go, I forgive. Freedom. Freedom. If I say, no, I cannot forgive you, I hold on to you, I'm connected to you for a lifetime. I will keep thinking about you, you will keep thinking about me, we are like this. And today I say, I forgive, I release. Freedom. Freedom. So forgiveness will give freedom. Peace will give us freedom. We will be able to create the thoughts of our choice. And that is the message. So we do not just celebrate somebody's life and idolize what they have done, but we take it, internalize it, and start living it in our life. Do you have anyone you have to forgive? Do you have anyone you have to forgive? Please raise your hands who have someone they have to forgive. Good. Let's take a moment of silence and do it right now. And if every day for the next few days, you could just take a moment of silence when you pray, when you meditate. All of us pray every day. All of us meditate. But when we pray, when we meditate, it's about creating these blessings for. हम ये तो कहते हैं दुनिया में सबको शांति दो, लेकिन हमें कहना है उस वाले व्यक्ति को शांति दो. Select and radiate that high energy prayer and blessing for that one person with whom I have got connected into a very low energy karmic account. And when I start consciously creating that high energy thoughts for them, I heal myself, send the blessing to them, heal them, karmic account settled. Sit back. सबसे पहले अपने आप को कहें, to forgive and to let go is the easiest thing to do. It's the easiest. Holding on was tough. It was painful. Letting go is simple. I've done the tougher part. Today is the easier one. I am a loveful being. Love is my nature. Love is my religion. Love is my personality. It's who I am. It's in my energy field. It's my gift to the world. People around me are going through their own issues in life. I understand that. Love means understanding people. I understand them. I empathize with them. I accept them. And accept them means I do not create a single thought which says, why are they like this? I understand and I accept them. I accept them. I radiate this love and acceptance to them. Bring that one person on the screen of your mind. One person. Take care that you're not rewinding this scene. Just be very detached and only bring that one person there. And try to get into their mind and see, why did they do what they did? What could be the reasons? Why did they do what they did? Give your mind an answer. Why did they do what they did? Your mind has been asking that question since many years. क्यों किया उन्होंने मेरे साथ ऐसा? Why did they do this to me? Give the mind the answer. Why did they do this? All these years we only kept repeating the question. क्यों किया? क्यों किया? Give the answer. इसलिए किया. It was their sanskar. They were going through pain. They were disturbed. They were unhappy. Why did they do what they did? And shift from saying they hurt me to seeing that it was they who were hurt. It was their pain which made them behave that way. I am a loveful being. I understand them. Send them one powerful message today. Past is past, it's over. Past karmic account is over, it's over. I release and let go the past. My every thought for you is full of love and compassion. I understand you. God loves us unconditionally. God accepts us unconditionally. God's power is a blessing for both of us. We begin a new karmic account today. Love, peace is my nature. My nature, always and with everyone. My nature, always and with everyone. It's my nature, it's my religion, it's my dharam. Peace and love. Ahimsa. I practice non-violence. I practice the religion of peace. Okay. For the next few days, every time you meditate, you pray, please keep 1 minute for this karmic account to be healed. If you're very powerful, it can happen today. Else, it just needs a few revisions for the next few days. Sometimes one black circle can be overwritten with one white circle, but sometimes 5 white circles. It doesn't matter. It doesn't matter whether it takes me 5 white circles or 100 white circles. I will keep drawing the white circle till the slightest trace of that black is gone. And that's about meditation. That's about prayers, healing energy, blessing, and creating every thought which is a blessing, every word is a blessing. So when we start learning meditation, then doing this becomes a very natural way of living, a natural way of thinking. And so as Sister Jyoti shared with us, we have very beautiful Raj Yoga meditation centers here in this city. And it's really been a beautiful experience for Brother Yogesh, who's come from Istanbul, and for me, who've come from India. And last 4 days, we've had this opportunity to visit all the meditation centers and see the miracles that are happening here. And it would be really, really beautiful if you can take out an hour and come to the center and start learning this art of meditation. It's all about the art of right responses and thoughts, irrespective of what the world is doing. And it makes us a master, and it gives us freedom. Freedom, bandhanon se bandhan, jahan hum jakde hue hain, freedom. And when we do that, we get Swarajya. Swarajya meaning? Swarajya matlab? गांधी जी ने क्या कहा, क्या चाहिए? स्वराज्य. स्वराज्य मीन्स स्व, खुद पर राज्य, किसी और के गुलाम नहीं, खुद पर राज्य करते हैं. And that is freedom. Thank you so much. Om Shanti.